Ron Goodall from FightHype.com. I'm here with the Albanian bear, Reshat Mati, 6-0, 4 KOs. How's it going?
I'm doing good. How you doing? How's everything?
Great. You got a cool fight coming overseas in the UK on March 7th.
Yeah. It's out there in Manchester, the Manchester Arena in England. I'm super excited. I'm under the Quigg Carroll card, so I'm definitely making it to try to stand out and try to make it the body show.
Have you fought in the UK? I don't think. Right,
No.
professionally?
I fought. When I was fighting the kickboxing and all that stuff, I was fighting the amateurs. I fought in Italy and Ireland, Albania, and all that stuff. But England's the first time. I heard the fans are gonna be insane out there, so I can't wait to put on a good show, man.
Now, they talk about the UK fans are like, hardcore. Or they're different type of fans.
Well, UK fans are like they come in groups, and they're so like patriotic when it comes to boxing. But when I was in Arizona the last fight, that crowd was amazing. Like they were like never boxing never in Arizona. But it seemed like boxing was over there. When Chavez lost, they got super upset, man. And I don't think they showed it. They showed it on the zone. They started throwing beers and all that stuff.
Yeah, the aftermath of Danny Jacobs and Chavez.
Yeah, and I was in the front row, after my fight. So once they stopped it, someone was like, "Yo, listen, we gotta go now." I was like, "Why?" They're like, "I know them. They're gonna start throwing beers." Next thing you know, they stopped the fight. They started throwing them. I got hit with like no bottles. Like it hurt, but it was definitely. Other than that, it was amazing. The atmosphere was phenomenal. The place was completely sold out.
Yeah.
So that's what was pretty crazy about that.
Would you say like that was like a predominant a Mexican fan base because?
Definitely. They were all like maybe like 97% of the fans over there. They were cheering for Chavez.
And was that just kind of like compared to your other crowds? What made that like different? You were just like.
Oh, the energy was ridiculous. Everybody was screaming and cheering, and the atmosphere was a lot different. When it came to the Logan Paul KSI, it was a completely different crowd. There was a lot more kids out there, a lot more celebrities out there, so it was a lot different. Arizona had a lot of the pretty much Mexican fan base out there, but they were so into boxing. The Logan Paul KSI was a little different. They were more interested in seeing who's the YouTubers that are coming out there. And they didn't really care too much about how the boxing was working, but it was still an unbelievable crowd. All those crowds run by Matcher, man. They know how to bring a crowd out there.
And just, I guess, talking a little bit about the KSI Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Like when you fought, on that area and that arena, things like, did you gain like a good fan base from that, or did people come how did that work out?
It's a little hard to get that little fan base down going because those guys are not in it for boxing. Those guys are mainly in it for the YouTube and etc. Just to see all the celebrities out there. So it was kind of hard to see it. Do I people regret doing that in boxing? Absolutely not. That made great numbers, and that fight was good. Did you watch the fight?
Yeah.
You watched the fight? Yeah, that was a good fight.
Interesting.
But do I think that should still happen? More YouTubers. I don't think it should happen. Because now I see all over the internet, other YouTubers are challenging each other, and I feel like that's making a joke out of boxing a little bit. But it's like me saying "Yo, listen, I'm gonna become a famous YouTuber, or I'm gonna become a famous football player." Am I gonna get that opportunity? No. But in boxing, I guess they all get the opportunity.
Do you feel like it's very dangerous considering the fact that you came from not just boxing but kickboxing, you're essentially a hybrid of two worlds, spent many years, and then you get people who they're matched equally because they don't have the same. They're I guess they're both amateurs and they're equal minded. But would you say it's dangerous too, or? I
mean, those guys they're both inexperienced, so it's not that. But if they decide to start challenging actual legit boxers, then it becomes very dangerous. They both got hurt in that fight. Logan Paul and KSI. They both got hurt. And, I guess after that fight, they realized how much boxing isn't a joke, They can say whatever they want now, because, that was a good fight. I respect both of them. They're both really good people. But, now I see all these YouTubers I'm going to fight you, I'm going to fight you. I'm like, come on, man. We're not gonna keep going doing this. If that's the case, then they should make a whole show just YouTubers. That's what they should do. Keep that on the thing. Make it like a celebrity boxing. Trademark, don't take it. 'Cause if I want to do it, you guys can't do it. But yeah, that's something that they should do on the side. You know, even though it's gonna bring a lot more people into that, that would be entertaining to watch. Not, you know, you have a world title fights before that fight. It's a 6-round fight. Like, it kind of ruins the boxing. It kind of ruins the boxing.
Now, something that's not ruining boxing is your career is doing great for boxing. You're on a great streak. Your opponent hasn't been announced yet for this.
Oh no. We announced. They actually announced that I was fighting in Manchester like a couple days ago.
Yeah. Okay.
So I was like, all right, let me start cutting the weight, lay off the pizza, lay off the Mountain Dew, and start legit training. So now we've been in camp. You know, camp is going really good. Doing a lot of rounds. I'm ready to go out there now and get to work. You know, so I can't wait to do it. You know, I can't wait to put on a show for all the British people out there and. That's it, man. I'm here to do my thing and turn it into the Mati show.
Now, sure enough, your other fights, you came out like in cool outfits.
Yeah.
You know, you dressed up as Ryu from Street Fighter, things like that.
Yeah.
Are we gonna see something a little different from in this one?
I think this one's gonna be a little more plain this time. I think hopefully in the next fight they'll put me somewhere local, and I'm definitely gonna go all out for that one. But this one, I think I'm gonna play a little bit safe. I'm gonna definitely put some Albanian eagles on my chest, man, because you know a lot of Albanians out there in Manchester, which is cool. So I think I'm gonna represent Albania over there and just do my thing out there.
No, absolutely. With this, great start that you had a little setback because of the injury, but you've been very active from that point. How active do you want to be this year? And
I'm a little upset now, man, because I didn't fight in January. I'm not fighting in February, so I was like, all right, I definitely want to fight March. I want to fight April. I want to fight May. June, July. I have a little family weddings and stuff, so it's gonna be a little tough, but. I want to be as busy as possible for the rest of the year, so we'll see what's going on with matching, what they want to do, and we take it off from there. I want to become a guy that's super active and puts on a show. They're gonna want me to be on that card, on every card. So that's my plan.
Now with your the status right now, it's like a up and coming prospect. When do you think maybe it'll switch into maybe like contender status, or challenging against former or champions? Where do you see that coming?
Like I said, I just go with the flow and what matchroom and my manager want to do. Me, I don't even focus on who I'm fighting. I don't even watch who I'm fighting. When they go on and they just say, you're fighting this guy. I'm like, okay, that's fine, take it. Like I said, I let them do it. I let Kusosa, my follow, they look at the fighter. And me, I just feel on how the guy's gonna react to me. Because in a fight, there's nobody that has my style. That's how I picture it. Nobody has my style, so I can't react on how he fights on other previous styles. Everybody's different. So I like to feel him out in the first round, see how it goes. So hopefully, by the end of this year, my name gets out there, my rankings get up there, and I want to fight the best of the best.
Now, I do have to talk about. I believe is it your cousin or? Like, it's your actual blood cousin? I couldn't remember.
Ariane, you talking about the tall lefty?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my cousin. Yeah, blood. Yeah.
Did he make the team? I see him out in the Olympic Center right now.
Yeah.
So is he officially?
Hey.
So how's that?
He's doing really good. Thank God. Because listen, you can't find a tall guy like that 178 as a lefty. That's hard to find, man. He's definitely gonna be a star. One thing about him that I love is he has a heart. He's not going to be a guy that gets hit one time and runs. He's a guy that fights, You got a bunch of guys that are looking after him already. A lot of managers, a lot of promotions are already hitting him up, like, yo, listen, we want to sign you. And, I can't be any more proud. It's like my little brother right there.
He's on the Team USA, or is he going through the process of that?
Oh, no, he's on you talking about the Olympics?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's only 17.
Oh. Junior Olympics.
Yeah, he's at the Junior Olympics.
I just know that they've been announcing a lot and they're doing the trials. So
he won the last 3 nationals.
Yeah, okay.
The last 3 big nationals, he won them all, and he won them not close. He was knocking people out, So if he's knocking people out in the amateurs, just wait till you see how he is in the pros. So I'm excited on how he's doing so far, man. It's like I'm like a proud brother, man. Because he's my cousin, but to me, he's like my brother.
So how does that work, seeing the fact that you said, you know what, you have the opportunity to go towards the Olympic route, but you went the professional route.
Yeah.
He's on that cuff right now where the Olympics is right here.
Yeah.
So then that means another cycle goes by a little bit.
It's with him, I wanted the Olympics. That was my goal. But at the end of the day, man, there was, I got the opportunity, and I was happy with what I got, and I decided to go for it. With him, his future is bright, man. His future is bright. Right now, he's one of the last 2 nationals. He's doing really, really good. And my opinion, what he should do, I tell him push for the Olympics. But if he gets a good contract, that's what it is. It's his choice. He does what he's got to do. But if he needs any help from me, man, I'm always open for him. I'm always there to help him.
It seems like this fight is on the horizon being made, possibly maybe in New York, with a New York native and a gold medalist and practically one of the pound for pound guys, the Lomachenko fight with Khabib-Ferguson.
Oh boy, okay, yeah.
Do you have a breakdown winner and how that whole entire fight's gonna?
That's gonna be a tough fight. We don't know how Khabib was gonna react. So his slickness. I actually fought Khabib when we were younger. We were kids, and we were 16, 17 years old.
In the amateurs?
So, yeah, in the amateurs, yeah. So it was a very, very, very close fight. It could have gone either way. I thought I took it, but they gave it to him. But with him, Loma, I think is just too slick, and just too fast, man. But there's something with Loma that's different in this fight than it is in regular other fights, and is that Khabib's dad is getting into his head a little bit. You see that?
Lomachenko's?
Yeah, it's Lomachenko's head. You see how he's reacting. I really want to hurt this guy. It's getting to his head, man. You don't know how Lomachenko's gonna react on that. But I don't think Lomachenko will knock him out. I don't think so. But I think he'll just outwork him. Outwork Khabib. So I'll have him winning by unanimous. Unanimous.
You think it's a possibility based off that Richard Coleman performance that Teofimo can knock out Lomachenko since he's the bigger, stronger, and maybe younger when it comes to this whole entire fight?
You can see that Lomachenko's a little bit chinny. What can I say chinny? He got hurt he got hurt against
Linares.
Linares, yeah.
Wait, would you say maybe it's the weight? Maybe you think
but he went up to 140. That was also another big, that was a 140 fight, right?
135.
135? Still, that's a big difference, man. Linares is pretty big. But, it's all about catching, man. I feel like Khabib hits a lot harder than Linares.
Yeah.
But it's all about how you catch it, how you catch him, when you catch him. So if he lands that perfect shot, I think he can put him down, man. Listen, it only takes one punch, man.
Now I gotta switch because I know you're an MMA guy also.
Okay.
We're coming in Barclays Center. We got Khabib, Tony Ferguson. Fingers crossed that they make it in the octagon stage, right? Do you have a winner in that fight? Like it's such a big fight.
You know what it is? Ferguson tends to wear people down. And when did you ever see Khabib get worn down? You never seen him get worn down. So I don't think that Ferguson will give him much of an issue. He'll keep him down. I think it's just gonna be a little bit of a boring fight. Because Khabib likes to hold people down, but if you got that talent to put anybody down, man, you do what you gotta do. But with him, I think Khabib's gonna put him down for majority of the fight. He's not gonna gas him out. The only way Ferguson, I think, will catch him is if he catches him like how he did with Kevin Lee. With the triangle, but you can't compare Kevin Lee with Khabib.
Yeah.
Kevin Lee gasses out like that. But I don't see Khabib doing that, so I have Khabib winning it.
Well, now people say Tony is great at scrambling, and if they get on their toes, do you think that that's a possibility that Tony can have an advantage if they walk into a striking match?
The only round I've seen Khabib lose, and this is like controversial, is when he fought McGregor in that third round.
Yeah.
That third round. I had McGregor win it. I had McGregor win the third round. People were like, "Oh, you crazy." He landed a lot more cleaner shots. He did what he had to do that round, so I thought he won that round. Other than that, you haven't seen nobody stopping him. Nobody. Barboza, which Barboza is horrible in the ground game, even though he's a black belt, but he's horrible in the ground game. But with him, majority of the time, man, I just don't see Ferguson giving him that much of a fight. Majority of the time he give issues with is with guys who stand-up fighters. Stand-up fighters are straight like wrestlers. This guy's a straight judo expert, sambo expert. So for him, I don't see much of a close fight at all, to be honest with you.
And then lastly, the Israel Adesanya and the Yoel.
That's gonna be a good fight. That's gonna be a good fight. This is also a situation where Yoel Romero he gasses out at the end of the rounds. That's all up to Adesanya how he reacts. I think with Whitaker, he had a hard time with Whitaker, Romero.
Yeah.
And Adesanya had no problem with Whitaker. So it all depends on how they react, how the fight goes. Cause you know it is different styles make different fights. I think he could catch Adesanya and put him down, but overall I think Adesanya is gonna be too slick, too more. Can I say experienced? He's too long, too fast, too strong. Like I think he's just he's gonna way overpower Romero, and he's just find a way to beat him.
And I know it's the last one, but obviously that card had another nice.
Keep going.
Because coming from your kickboxing background, there's a women's fight on there, and there's a lot of excitement for the Joanna and Willie Zhang, the Chinese UFC champion. How do you see, like, that's a striking, fanatic kind of fight right there?
Listen, did you see her knock out that Brazilian girl?
Yeah,
oh my God.
It was like in a matter of seconds.
That was crazy. And she like slammed
body slam.
Rose.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. And and she's undefeated, isn't she? She's like 17, 18 and 0.
I think she's like 18 wins in a row. I don't know if she has a loss in her record, but it could be something a long time ago. But she could be undefeated. I have to double check. It feels like she's undefeated.
Right now, she's been beating everybody now. Yeah. And not just beating, she's abusing everybody.
Yeah.
She's working everybody. Joanna, I think it's time, she's going down a little bit. She's not the same that she used to be. And that's what happens when you get knocked out. A lot of times, your chin starts opening up, you know? It starts becoming a little more fragile. And she accomplished what she wanted to accomplish. Same thing with, look, if you get knocked out, there's two ways to react about it, you know? Especially in MMA. So either you start declining, and it's not good, or you either gain and become a lot better. You know, look at George St. Pierre. When he got stopped, it became a different person. Yeah. He torched everybody else. You know, he destroyed Matt Hughes twice, and he destroyed Matt Serra bad. You know, and then when you see like Ronda Rousey that got knocked out, she was never the same again. You know, so it all depends on how Joanna's gonna react. I understand that now she's winning these other little fights, but those girls that she's fighting weren't close to how these girls are fighting now, you know? So it all depends on how she's gonna be training, how focused she's gonna be, and but I still have that champion winning the whole thing.
Now, of course, before I let you go, you know, I love talking with you. Is there any last minutes or messages that you want to tell your fans or anything?
So, March 7th in the Manchester Arena. You don't want to miss the Mati show, all right? Follow me on Instagram, official Reshat Mati. Reshat Mati 1 on Twitter, and Reshat the Albanian Bear Mati on Facebook.
Also, aren't you making a Twitch though or something real quick too?
Oh, yeah, TikTok. I mean, it's gonna be hard to post that, man. You know, but like, I'll figure something out, man. I'm gonna start posting on there. You know, that's like the new Vine, right? That's like the new Vine. They literally steal. It's like.
Oh, I meant like the video game. Weren't you gonna do a Twitch or something?
Oh no. I was thinking about it, man, but. I'm really toxic on PS4, man. I'm really toxic, so people are not gonna want to hear me that, and I'm probably gonna get like banned or something like that on there. So I'm gonna play there. I'm just gonna play my game if I have a chance. And lately, when camp hits, there's no time for video games, man. That's it. Like I'm home. I'm out. I'm sleeping.
What are you playing though? Just curious though. What were you playing? Cause camp just, you know, it's full effect.
I play on PS4, so a lot of people play on like Xbox and PC. I'm like, oh my God. But I play like Call of Duty, 2K, Madden. I'm hard. But I like it, you know. Me, I just like to win just to get people's reactions. You know, I like people cursing me out. They think it's funny. So that's the same way when people like message me on Instagram. They're like, oh, you suck, but you're horrible. And I'm like, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. You just made my day. But you know, it's something that keeps you calm, you know, because when you're focusing on boxing 24/7, it gets kind of stressful. So it's good to, you know, get it out of the way a little bit and have a little fun.
Well, after your fight, maybe you can play some of the fans, and you know, they can see your next level.
Anybody can get it, you know. So I'm excited. Let me know, man. Let me know. Just shoot your gamer tags and get that working.
All right, champ. Appreciate it.